had a really bad windstorm last night, and it tore some of the roof off of our barn. Just kind of peeled it back. So we're gonna have to replace that and get that fixed. Nothing else happened, thank goodness. I think that was a little bit loose to begin with, and then the wind just tore it right on off. It's garden time. Time to start planting all of those seeds. I hope that's what everybody else is doing. With all of the food shortages and everything, you need to start thinking about growing your own food. Walmart has these cute little raised bed garden boxes that you can get, and I think I paid $55 for this one. I got one of these, and then I got one that you put together and it just lays on the ground. But I think I'm going to use that one for my herbs. I'm probably going to go back and get a couple more. I would much rather do this than to have to buy the lumber to put all of the boxes together, the frames and stuff, and it costs a whole lot more when you have to go buy the lumber. Lumber's so expensive right now where we're at. I think it's time to start transplanting the cucumber and the squash. They're getting 3 leaves on them now. So I think once I get that greenhouse put together and the dirt in, I'm going to go ahead and transplant these. And this is for the aquaponics. See how they're sprouting? It's going to be pretty soon we can put them in the machine down here. So what we're going to do today is we are going to try okay, hold on a second. We're going to try and grow some potatoes in buckets. So we're going to walk you through that here in just a minute. Today is Dad's birthday, so Miss Serenity is excited because she wants to make a birthday cake for her dad.
Alright, I've never done this before, so I'm following YouTube. So, we got 5-gallon buckets. They're brand new buckets.
And
yes, I know they say Lowe's, but according to the video, it's got the recycle code 2 and HDPE, which means it's food grade. But they're brand new, so he said brand new or food grade, so they don't leach. You put 4 inches of soil, you put your seedling in, and then you put 6 more inches of soil, and then you just put it in, water it, and go from there and see what happens.
And you want to, your seedlings, what we did is we took our potatoes and
we only had
this one doesn't have an eye on it.
yeah, it does.
Okay.
We only had, I think it was 5 potatoes in the pack. So what I did was I cut them and let them skin over on the cut parts so that I could, plant more potatoes.
Because it's the eye that grows. Do you have to plant the eye up or down?
Up.
And it's the eye that grows the plants.
As a chit.
It's called a chit.
Yeah, is what he calls it. He's got far
It's kind of like a
experience.
stem. It's kind of like a stem, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got far more experience than I do growing. I mean, he was using cheap potting soil, peat moss, and cow manure, and he mixed it up in wheelbarrow, and that's what he used.
But we're just
using container mix,
potting mix.
potting mix for it. So we'll see how it goes.
cat.
The cat got into the bucket. This is 10 inches, 10 more inches. And what you do is once it pops through,
the potato.
once the green pops through, you let it get up until it comes above the bucket. Then you fill it full of more soil, but you also put pine straw in it to help hold the moisture and keep the summer heat from cooking everything.
As long as you're here. I surrender my heart. I was yours from the start.
Your holes.
Together we will be stronger than all. We can sway but never fall. You are the sunshine on rainy days. You are the one who takes my breath away. In the vast skies of love, I'm free. As long as you're here with me.
So what you want to do when you're done filling up your buckets and putting the holes in the bottom of them, first of all, then putting the potatoes in, and then the potting soil, you want to set them up off of the ground. So, you know, we used a pallet. That way when you go to water them, they can have really good drainage, and then the root system isn't growing into the ground. So you want to make sure you want to have them up off of the ground. Another tip is by keeping them up off the ground, you're not going to get fire ants and bugs in them. So, and then make sure you water them real good once you get everything set up and all the soil in there. Water them down real good, and then water them as needed. Does it feel sturdy? Sturdier than what we had? Definitely. Only thing left to do now is to put the top on it and tie it down. It's pretty huge. It's I think 20 or 26 feet long, so gonna be able to do a lot of planting in there this year. Took us 3 hours just to put the frame up. All right, we got the greenhouse up and we're starting to put our raised beds in. And this is a, I think 10 by 26. It's pretty sturdy. The frame is aluminum, and took us a couple hours to put it together yesterday, and then we just finished it up this morning. So I'm gonna let you see how huge this is. It's got windows in it. That's our garden beds. We're gonna put them all the way down here, some right there, and then back down right here, and then in the middle is gonna be our walkway. And up here at the top, we're gonna put in a sprinkler system. It's got all of these windows to open it up so it won't be so hot. And we're gonna get a fan to put in here if it gets a little bit too hot. So. Look how big it is. I think we're gonna use this for planting because the soil here isn't too fertile, and we're gonna have to till it up and amend the soil and everything, and it's gonna probably take about a year or two before we can even put our garden out here. That big thing right there, that sandbar, is where there is an underground spring there. A hole is opening up over there. But yeah, we're gonna get someone to come in and till it up and bring in some manure and till that up, and give us some time to get fertile. In the meantime, we're gonna do this. We're gonna probably get another one. I got this off of Amazon for about $269. Wasn't bad. So it's pretty sturdy. It's got extra tie downs for high winds, so I'm quite pleased with it. It's a whole lot better than the one that I had last year. It's a whole lot bigger. The structure is a whole lot solid. It's more solid than the other, more sturdier. So there you go. I can't wait to start getting the soil in the boxes and start planting. Look at all of the wisteria that's in bloom, y'all. It is so pretty. I really love wisteria, but it is a invasive plant. It is choking out all of the trees, but it's so pretty. So pretty. And it just smells just so beautiful. See the mist and the fog raising back there? It's been rainy all day today, gloomy. Our neighbor passed away this morning. Next door to us, it was really sad. It's been a rough day. Look at that sunset. Let's check on the hoe. It's still sinking in, y'all. We gotta hire somebody to come out here and dig all of this up, and so we can get to the spring and build a cistern. I love seeing that fog above the ground. That is so pretty. I don't care too much for that telephone pole. It's in the way. But all the way back there is the river. Yeah, look at the mist. The fog is rising up. It's gonna get real misty here in a little bit. And then probably the deer will come out. We have a herd or a family of deer that come out and eat in the graze here in the field. You see, we got a pretty large field. We sure do. over 2 acres. Look at that sunset. Thank you, Lord, for this beautiful day you've given to us. Thank you for all your many blessings. We love you, honor you, and praise you, and give you the glory for it all. Amen. Look at the wisteria. Look, it's so pretty. Look at that. It's growing everywhere in the world.